Hey guys, it's Pro. And not gonna lie, Roblox is kind of boring. So, we're playing some slop. Now, this is called, I believe, Pickaxe Simulator. It looks very simple. You dig, I'm guessing you sell afterwards. And then we make monies. And of course there's pets. Now, I'm mostly just doing this because I kept on watching Nagato's like slop series, and his is actually interesting because he buys a bunch of stuff, but not me. Nah, I'm broke, I'm poor, I'm a college student. What do you expect? So I'm gonna be just seeing how far I can get within maybe like 24-ish hours, so that way hopefully it's actually decent content and I can actually, you know, support myself. I don't know, but the goal is just to get as far as I can within like 24-ish hours. Can we see my stats? Yeah, okay, we can see time played. So once this hits 24 hours, I will be stopping the video and see what we managed to accomplish. Now, I am also recording another slop. I was going to record a different slop content game, but then like I ended up getting to a point where like I need to wait like 39 hours, so that's gonna be up within the next day or so. So instead we're filming a different slop game because, you know, we all love slop. 4:30, we're almost there to it. What is this? Miners? So I'm guessing it's just buffs. Like, is that like a title or something like that? 2% more damage. Now we're doing 18 damage. Hopefully we can get the next pickaxe before the mine resets. And this game does have a bunch of game passes, but as I said, I will be doing this free to play because I do not feel like... Wait, there's an all mine, bro. Oh my god, like this whole time I've been clicking and I didn't realize there's an all mine. I'm so slow. But I do not feel like buying game passes for these games because unlike other YouTubers, I don't have monetization. I don't have money. So I don't have a way to make this back, and I will suggest the same. I would suggest the same for other people. If they do not have the means to be making money and making it back on a video, I would suggest to not spend money. At the end of the day, it is a gamble whether you will make money in that video or not, or if you will make enough to repay that. But I will say that most people are not in a financial position to do that. So I would not recommend if you do not have it. Plus, this is all just for like fun and games. Like, I don't take this seriously at the end of the day, and I'm sure none of you will be taking this specific game seriously. So I would just not recommend spending money on games that you don't like, would not spend like a lot of time on. Like 24 hours is a lot of time, don't get me wrong, but it's like nothing compared to like a game like, I don't know, like per se the game that I play right now a lot is like Power World and Apex. Like, I would spend money on those games. Actually, I don't even know how I would spend it on Power World, but like, if I'd spend money on Apex, it would be because I enjoy it so much that I play it and I know I'm going to get value out of that. I've been thinking for a little bit, and I think I should just go train because it does feel good to get the next pickaxe, but like, that kind of took forever. So I think I'm going to go on a little training montage or whatever, and then I'll be back in like a couple seconds.
A few moments later.
So not gonna lie, I think I might have gotten a bit distracted. I meant to come back like after like a couple of seconds. I came back after like a couple minutes. But I now have 270k power from just auto training. And I do want to go auto mine. Now, in theory, I should basically just breeze through all of this. But we'll see what at one point where I start taking a hit. Now, since I do have all this strength, I do want to get some pets and stuff before I rebirth, because if I rebirth like right now, like I'll get 20 rebirths, but like I could also just use this power to get some gold, then rebirth, and then get like more rewards. And we do have our 15-minute thing. I didn't realize you had to claim every 15 minutes, but it's fine. Trust the 0.001 or whatever. Lapis something. We got the problem. I think that was the first one. Baby whatever. Oh no, we got the 30% one. That's not bad. It's not bad. We are slowly pushing the 250 meter mark. I don't know if we actually can get it in time. After this reset, I am going to rebirth because I would rather just like get the damage multiplier from it. We will be selling 10k for all that. That's kind of crazy. We're gonna get. Ooh, I don't know if I could have gone straight towards that, but I do want to get another worker or miner. Then we will rebirth. I will now get more power, so we're going to auto train 2k power, and then we're going to be there soon. Alright, we just loaded back in, and we will be, not doing that. We'll be going to the group chest. There we go, there's our group rewards. And then I also just saw that there was codes in the game. Preferably, let's go put in those codes, because then we could actually, progress a little bit more. I do not know where to put in these codes though. That is the problem. There, codes. There. Expired, bro. That's not what is on the website. And we are done. Now everything like above update 14 apparently wasn't expired, so that's good. But we did put in a couple of codes, so we should have a bunch of potions to get through. At least have like an hour worth of each of these. That's gonna be like nothing, because again we're planning to play for 24 whole hours. And we already have almost 30 minutes played with 0 book spent, obviously. Now, hopefully, I think I might macro this overnight. I don't know, because it's getting semi kind of late. I don't know when exactly I will stop actively playing, but within the next hour or so, for me at least, I will be heading to sleep. And then I will probably put like an auto clicker here to claim, so I can get like a bunch of these eggs in within the morning. And hopefully pull something good. But I just know as of now, I will still be actively playing the game right now. But I'm just gonna go farm a little bit for some more power, and I'll be back. Alright, so I've just done a little bit grinding off camera, and I'm starting to realize how much of a challenge this game actually has. Because I didn't take into account the fact that there's like multiple worlds. Like, hold on. Where do I see this again? Here. Okay, so we're on the spawn world, right? There's obviously the leaderboard world. I'm like, oh, we're gonna go to Moon. Dog, there's all the way to Neon. There's like so many worlds. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, thank God I decided to only do 24 hours, because I'm only like almost an hour in, like almost 50 minutes in. But like, I would not be going to the end of this world by like 24 hours. But so far I made decent progress. I've just been mining a little bit. Did a second egg, ended up getting the same thing basically. So I just didn't even bother recording. Get another pickaxe. I do need to upgrade my miner. And then I do have more rebirths to do. So let's go upgrade some more. Obviously, we're gonna want to get more gems, or reverse more coins, more damage. And then I will eventually start going to hatch a bunch of these guys, because I do need something better than just these like 2. I ended up hatching this epic, which is basically the same amount, but I do need to get them like leveled up and stuff. So I'll be back yet again when I do some more farming off camera. Boys, I think we are about to get to the point where we're going to the next world. Because I looked over, and before the 5 minutes was done, I was almost at the 1,000 meter mark. Now, once I hit the 1,000 meter mark, that means I will go instantly to the next world, because I do not plan to stay in this first world for too long. Because obviously, the entire goal is to see how far as I can get within 24 hours. Now, I do think that I may end up AFKing overnight over the next world, because quite simply, I just am like getting tired. It's like 2 AM right now. So I would probably just gonna leave it there for like another hour, and then if I end up going to sleep before then, that's fine. And I'll check on it, then I'll go back to sleep instantly. And we have done it. We got our first win. We will now be moving on to the moon. Actually, first let's actually sell first and get the best pickaxe I can, because I don't know if I have to come back for these pickaxes. Probably not, but like, I'm just overthinking stuff. I can now go to actually, what is here? So there's daily chest, gold machine, pet index, rainbow machine, and drill. Obviously, way better eggs. I can only buy like the first one right now, but I'm sure it'll probably be way better than what I have right now. Let's see, what do these cyclops do? Baby Ultra Capybara. When did I get that? That's oh wait, that's I got from the egg. Yeah, these Cyclops are like way better than other stuff. I lived at AFK for quite some time, and I think after AFK in a bit, I did wake up and go through like the next world. I think when I last ended off, I was at Moon World. I'm now at technically I have Ashlands unlocked, but that's because I went to the previous world and I just farmed Moon for a bunch. I'm currently on the Frostlands, like for my actual like power and stuff. You can farm ahead, but like I don't think it's that worth it, since you can't even actually like mine over there, because like you probably don't have enough power. But I will say that I think I'm gonna cut the time down instead of 24 hours to 12 hours, because I just don't feel like it's worth my time and effort. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a slop game, of course it's not gonna be worth it, but like we're currently at 10 hours and 35 minutes. We're going to go to 12 hour mark instead of the 24-hour mark, just because I feel like it's not even really gonna make that much difference. Maybe I'll get like 1 or 2 more worlds in, but like I don't think it'll be worth my time, and I'd rather just go like play a different game that I could probably record. That'll probably be more exciting, or probably be also slop, but I don't know. I do think I do want to plan to make it so that it's at the 12-hour mark, but I don't know. We'll end up seeing. I do know that like so far I think I am like currently stuck a little bit. Like I probably need AFK for a couple more hours, because I don't feel like I'm making progress at all. Like obviously I made gigantic progress whenever I AFK'd for like 8-ish hours, but like after that I haven't felt like I made progress. Oh, we did get legendary though. That's pretty cool. Hopefully we can end up getting to the next world before the 12 mark. That is the plan, at least. And honestly, my thoughts on the game, it's slop, but like it's just something to do. I do have 2 legendaries, and I could merge these to gold, but like I don't even know if it would be that worth it. Like if they don't do 5k, then I don't think it would be worth it. So I think we're just gonna do all these pets. And also I end up getting like I think 30-ish of these like eggs, the aura eggs, and they're honestly all suck, bro. Like I think the best one I got like 500. So like it's good for like maybe like just barely starting out, but like after that like it falls off heavily. And I think the only ones that would be worth it would be like these 2, because yeah, this is like 500 was the best you can get at the 9%. Then at 1 and 0.01, it does 25% of your best pet and 50% of your best pet. So it's just gonna scale like it doesn't like in Pit Sim or some other game. So far, I don't feel like I made much progress. Like, it's just crazy to say, because if I look at my stats, it's 10 hours in the game. 10 hours in this single game. Most 8 of it like probably being like AFK. But, like I've spent like actual like 2 hours. So I decided that I'm gonna just have it that I attempted to do 24 hours, but like I just got too bored. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm sure no one really wants to like spend 24 hours on a game they don't really enjoy playing. So I'm gonna go at least to a 12-hour mark so I can get some sort of time limit for myself. Because if not, I would just call it right here, and I feel like that would be like a boring end. So I just want to reach some sort of like time limit or like a goal to do. I could do the goal the next world. I don't know, whichever comes first. Either getting to Desert World, or at 12 or just 12 hours. Because technically I would be going to Ashlands because I'm not there yet. Actually, I can try farming though. What am I doing? If I can farm it, that'd be cool. I can't even mine like the top. Like that's insane. Like if I sell, like it's like nothing. I earned 44 trill. This earns me 206 trill. Like it's not even worth going here just because I went here early. Because it only costs like 1,000 wins. So like technically you would get it if you just beat this world once. But I just went back to Moon and farmed it twice. 10 times. So I'm probably gonna say you're train a bit more, or just keep clearing it out. And then I'll come back once, basically I think near the end of the video, if it's like around the 12-hour mark, just to show off what I got in 12 hours. Or if I end up reaching the next world. It is almost time, boys. We are 11 hours and 51 minutes into this game. In 9 more minutes, I can stop. But we are going to be doing a little bit of farming real quick, because I do want to get an aura, because I haven't had an aura. I probably would have made my farming a bit better if I had an aura. But I do know that I do want to test to see how far I can get down in that world. To see if I can at least go to the next world, like, legitimately. Instead of just, like, farming this sometimes. But hopefully I can get to the next one. I was not able to get to, like, the next pickaxe. Nor was I able to get to the next worker. With QN, not QD. But I think this is pretty good for, like, 12 hours of progress. Obviously, I'm nowhere near, like, this, bro. Like, holy. Like, these guys. I can't imagine what kind of buff to get, but I do know that I feel like I got pretty far. Wait, what are these? Are these like the free-to-play tokens? But I'm at 53 billion rebirths, 340.96 SX. We got a bunch of gems, but like, honestly, it doesn't matter. You get gems so much. And then 38.23 QD money right now in like 0 gems. You know, actually, let's claim this org. Surely I'll get the 0.01 egg, right? Oh, I have 2 of them. And yes. What did we get? Got a baby blue bee. Nice. It's only like the most common chance. So that's nice. I do have a couple. Actually, I'll show you guys. I do have a couple of treasures. I think you just get these through mining. I have an exotic flag, pink crystal, and a gold ring. I don't have anything for luck. So, it didn't really help it. Seems like this is like the most rare, the 1 in 400 flag. 1 more minute, getting the last bit of training in. It's almost over, boys. Just 1 more minute. We're at 1.83 going up SP. Once we get to 12 hours played, I will stop training and we're just gonna go see if I could beat the last world. Because technically I shouldn't even be at this one. Technically I shouldn't even be at this power right now, but it's okay. With the 0 book spent too, by the way. Because why would I? Just a couple more seconds. We ended up going to 2 SP. Maybe get to 2.1 before 12 hours. That'd be pretty cool. Almost there. 2.08, 2.09, 2.1 SP. And it is 12 hours now. We are going to collect our 10% potion duration that I have no potions for. And we're going to go to the Frostlands and see if we can finally beat this world. And who knows, maybe I'll come back to it if there's any sort of demand for it. But like, let's be honest, people probably don't want part 2 for this. Because it's just a Roblox slop of AFK. So far, we're going down pretty fast. We're doing 15 trillion damage per hit. I think around... Oh, I just realized it. We can't even... I don't even think I can get down all the way. Because I never upgraded the time. Because the mine only resets in 2 minutes instead of 5 minutes. So we'll probably get like to 500 meters at most. Or like we'll get a bit above that. But I don't think we will get to 1,000 meters within 2 minutes. Just because like the time to like fall down is kind of slow. Like I don't know if you see, like it mines down like 3-ish blocks before I fall down. And then like it takes a little second and like it pauses. And then these chests have more HP. So like I don't one-shot them. I don't one-shot them. Jeez man, I need to work on my English. Like it's crazy. Oh, not English, I guess pronunciation. I don't know. I don't know if you guys can understand me most of the time. I feel like in my vids sometimes I just mumble. And I feel like it just feels so bad. And I don't realize it until like I already sent Chaos the recording. And I look back and I'm like, oh, let me review what he edited and stuff. And I'm just like, I like talked so much and like I could only understand like maybe 25% of what I said. So like I hope you guys can understand me better than I can understand me. Because like I hear the words process in my brain, but like it doesn't actually come out of my mouth the way I want it to. We are approaching 500 meters, like I said, but we only have like 20 seconds left. So sadly, we would not be able to, unless if we get enough to upgrade it within this run, then I will go back and upgrade it, and then we'll try it again. But I have a gut feeling that we're not gonna have enough. All right, let's see how much I get. 16.5 QD. That is not enough. I need like another 200 mil. That's sad. Well, that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys watched all the way to the end, thank you so much. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if there's another slop game you like to play next. And Chaos, don't you dare recommend hang out with Rookie if you or something like that. But I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.